Welcome back, everybody, to League Fest. I'm Evie Supporter, and it is an absolute pleasure to be your host tonight as we embark on a magical journey throughout the musical score of League of Legends. Now, we are joined tonight by members of the Hollywood Chamber Orchestra, many of whom have contributed to League's catalog of music across the years and have also inspired us with performances of pieces from our favorite films like Star Wars, The Lord of the Rings, and Harry Potter, just to name a few. Now, throughout tonight's performance, the Hollywood Chamber Orchestra will collaborate with musicians from within Riot, as well as special guests, to create a one-of-a-kind concert experience. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the music of League of Legends. Well, as a NAMI main, that last piece has a very special place in my heart, and it was absolutely wonderful. Now, at Riot Games, our composers have the privilege of working with so many talented musicians, both within and outside of Riot. And as an example, the vocalist you heard earlier on Diana's theme, Daylight's End, also works at Riot at the visual design team as an art lead. Thank you so much, Lisa Thorne, for sharing your voice. And I also very much want to make a special shout out to Amy Tatum on flute tonight. And joining us tonight on the piano right here is Randy Kerber. He is an absolute legend that has played everything from Nami's theme, Tidecaller, to some of Hollywood's most iconic and memorable scores, including The Dark Knight, Star Wars, The Force Awakens, and a little dinosaur flick you may have heard of. I think I need to give that one away. Fantastic stuff. Please join me in thanking Lisa, Randy, Amy, and all of the fantastic musicians that are joining us here tonight. Now, in order to help build the expansive universe of League, our musicians and composers draw inspiration not only from the champions themselves, but also from the realm which they fight for. From the docks of Bilgewater to the frozen cliffs of the Freljord, the music of League of Legends breathes life into Runeterra. Now let's hear it once again for the musicians who led us through that rousing sea shanty. As we know, the League community is filled with incredibly passionate and talented content creators, cosplayers, streamers, artists, and of course, musicians. And we are very excited to be joined by one of those musicians tonight. TJ Brown is here to share the heartbreaking story of Amumu, the sad mummy.
Every child in Valorant has heard the tale before about the cursed mummy boy who felt his heart no more. So sad and mourn that helpless lad, Amu was his name. He ventured out to find a friend and learn about his pain. Many years, young Amumu traveled through the land, determined to make friends if only they could understand that even when Amumu stood upon the ledge of home, his hope would disappoint him and he would remain alone. But then the curse began to whisper in his ear and would confirm what was Amumu's biggest fear. It pledged that never shall someone become his friend. It pledged that he shall be alone until his end. The sorrow and despair became too much to bear. Yeah! The moment when Amumu realized what he had done, too late it was for him, for them. The evil curse had won. The anger and the anguish overwhelmed his fragile soul and caused a wicked tantrum that he never could control.
TJ, thank you so much. That was a hauntingly beautiful performance. And I gotta ask you, what originally drew you to take on this project and choose this song and make it your own?
Basically, I just heard the song. Christian Link, he's the one who wrote it. He's here tonight. He did an amazing job on it, and I just heard it, and I was following League, and I just had to do it. It was just, I was amazed at how the kind of music that League was coming out with, and I thought it was really unique that a game was coming out with that. So.
And you did an amazing job performing it here as well. And you guys also worked together with your collaborators to create an awesome music video to go along with that. How did that all come about?
So Albert Chang, he's playing violin back here, and my other friend AJ Raphael, he's watching at home. We just decided to do it. We all follow League, and we just we're really inspired by it, and we just had to.
I think I speak for all of the community by saying thank you very much for that. And you mentioned him already, but Albert Chang right there on violin, an avid League player as well as a regular collaborator of TJ's. And together, as said, they worked with AJ Raphael on piano to create that cover of a Mumu that we all fell in love with. Ladies and gentlemen, please one more time for thanking TJ Brown and Albert Chang. I believe he has found a friend after all. Now at Riot, we reimagine our champions by drawing inspiration from everywhere. The science fiction films we love listening to. With just a little imagination, our familiar champions become something entirely new. was awesome. Now to recognize two of Riot's very own musicians here on stage here tonight, guitarist Jason Wiley and Eugene Kang on bass. Well, they just ripped through a medley of the Riot-produced heavy metal album Pentakill, and I think we'll all be very happy to hear that they are hard at work at a follow-up. Now, as our champions have become grander in scope and we've tried bold new things in champion design, the art and the music of League of Legends has experimented with new frontiers that we're taking on in the game as well. Now, every hero worth their armor needs a theme song. Now let's hear the music which has been inspired by the wild and wonderful designs of some of League's newest additions. absolutely fantastic. And we do have one more piece left for you guys this evening. But before we hear it, I would like to extend another last thank you to all the talented musicians that came together here tonight for this performance, led by Maestro Anthony Parther. And of course, also a special shout out to our DJ, Alex Seaver of Mako. And his work is featured prominently in our final piece this evening. Before we get there, though, I'd also like to invite you to tune in tomorrow for the World Championship final between SK Telecom T1 and Samsung Galaxy in the Staples Center, right there. And if you missed any of League Festival tonight, we'll be broadcasting it throughout the night, as well as highlighting some of the greatest matches from Worlds 2016. Now, the final pre-show festivities, they kick off tomorrow at 2:30 Pacific. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here tonight. And now, for our final number, please enjoy the celebration of our shared love for the story, the competitive spirit, and the community that is League of Legends.